I haven't worn this shirt in 2 years.
Makes you look pretty
Gotta
swole.
fish crap out sometimes, and you know, you gotta keep your head up, even when there's no Marvel news ever again.
Your mullet head up.
Oh yeah,
Got that mullet?
I got it for the 4th of July, but then I decided to keep it.
You couldn't really get rid of it.
Get
so.
Groot.
Getting Groot. Hey Groot.
Alright, now
He's
what are we
Groot.
waiting for?
Let's get right into it.
Let's get into the news. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the weekly Marvel Mingle, and as always, we will be discussing all things going on in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Tyler's back. We got rid of Nolan for budget cuts, and due to his
Lack of knowledge.
lack of knowledge about anything related to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
So what have we got for today?
Well, we're going to start off with the typical stuff, which is Disney Plus news. We usually get a little bit of that each week. So, as you guys may know, filming on basically any production in Hollywood ever has come to a halt, but in certain areas, restrictions are being slowly rolled back. This fall, Falcon and the Winter Soldier is supposed to return filming with only 9 days left of shooting.
That's what we'd like to see.
And that will be in the Czech Republic.
Check it out.
And so that series, as well as Loki, is supposed to begin pre-production this month in Atlanta. And as I said, the aim is to resume filming in the fall. And I think, well, obviously part of the Loki series has been filmed, but they plan to resume all of that in the fall. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is going to resume filming later this month.
That's what we like to hear.
And production for Spider-Man 3 is supposed to start as early as September.
In other news,
We got some rumors about trailers. Now, we obviously haven't gotten much in a long time. I think the last thing we got was the Black Widow
the Black
trailer.
Widow final trailer. Supposed final.
Now, they're probably going to
Let's
throw
say
another one out.
They'll match up another
According
one.
to these rumors, we could get the Eternals trailer very soon, and it allegedly has been ready for a long time. You got to remember, Eternals was on track to release this November, and now Black Widow has shifted into that position.
What,
So
you
it's
hate to
just
see.
it's sitting on the Marvel shelf, waiting to be picked up,
Ready to be shown to the world.
like an old toy,
Or an old floppy disk.
just waiting to be dusted off. Of course, we have a rumor that a new Black Widow trailer could be dropping very soon. Now, I do agree with what you're saying. It's probably that final trailer that they were talking about probably is not going to be a final trailer due to the fact that they need to boost up.
They have to remarket it at this
They
point.
have to remarket it because they were like this May, and now it's November. They gotta restructure everything.
This may not happen ever again.
God, I hope not. Otherwise, the Marvel Mingle is in trouble. And we got our first look at the logo for the upcoming Hulu Marvel series, Helstrom. Now, this was supposed to release along with a Ghost Rider Hulu series starring Gabriel Luna as Robbie Reyes, coming off of his appearance in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He was a fan favorite in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., loved him, but then they scrapped that show, which I'm still upset about.
Ghost Rider's so sick.
Robbie Reyes was so good in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You gotta watch that. But Helstrom is apparently still on track. I think it's supposed to be set in the MCU, but I don't know why it's on Hulu. I know that Hulu and Disney Plus kind of have a bit of a partnership going. You can buy those two services along with ESPN Plus in kind of a package deal.
Really?
But yeah, I think it should be set in the MCU. I thought there was supposed to be like a return of Hellfire. So yes, Hellfire might be in that series. I don't know. I don't know how continuity is gonna go with that show. I mean, Runaways is a Hulu thing, and I know that that's coming to an end. So I'm surprised that they're making a new series after closing all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe TV shows so that they could focus on Disney Plus. I don't know. Pick up my son.
He is brute.
And as I mentioned in the last week's episode, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 7, final season, still going strong.
The grand finale.
Wednesday night, we are going to dive into the 80s, so that's going to be awesome. I did throw around the idea last week of making individual episode reviews, so that's all based on availability. So I will start making those if I'm available. Otherwise, like I said, I will make one big series review at the end. So, our biggest piece of news this week is that, allegedly, according to director of Black Widow, Kate Shortland,
Big Kate.
Florence Pugh's character of Yelena Belova, I hope I did not just completely butcher that, she's being introduced in the Black Widow movie, and she is apparently set to kind of get past the baton of Black Widow in the MCU by Scarlett Johansson. Now we know that this is probably the last ride, the kind of the epilogue. Even though we know that Black Widow's dead, this is probably the last ride for Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow. As we know, you can only do so many flashbacks.
Yeah.
But they decided to make it an entire movie set in the past, which, hey, I like Scarlett Johansson.
No
I like
complaints.
Black Widow.
Civil War was great.
Absolutely. So a post-Civil War Black Widow movie. It's gonna be good.
It's
David
gonna be
Harbour.
interesting.
I love David Harbour. They're bringing back General Ross. We're getting rumors of a Tony Stark cameo, maybe a Hawkeye cameo. We'll see. But Florence Pugh's Yelena Belova is supposed to take on the mantle of Black Widow after Scarlett Johansson.
Who'd have thought that we'd see another Black Widow in the MCU?
But here's the thing. We all thought that she was going to die in the Black Widow movie, which she very, very well still could, because in the trailers and in all the promotional material, she wears this vest. And it is the same vest that Black Widow, Natasha Romanoff, wears in Infinity War. And so we were thinking, what if Yelena died in the Black Widow movie after they had reconnected, and then to honor Yelena, Romanoff wears that same vest?
Or rather, she was snapped.
Well, she would have still been alive at the beginning of Infinity War if she was snapped.
Still would have been in hiding, though. That's a fair point.
But I don't know. Is she gonna die,
You
or
never
is she
know.
gonna be the next Black Widow? I guess we'll have to wait and see. But got anything more to say for this week's edition?
Can we get a throwback to CGI Hulk?
Beautiful. Well,
Best CGI Hulk I've ever seen.
thank you for joining us on this week's Marvel Mingle.
And we hope to catch you in the next one.
It's been a pleasure. And just remember, it's
It's all connected.